Manny. Nice talking to
Hello.
you, buddy.
Oh, nice song to you and a big congrats on the Starling Girl. Thought-provoking and heartfelt, and I absolutely love it.
Oh, me too.
Oh, now take us from the very beginning. When you saw the script by writer-director Laurel Parmet, what did you think? And was that the reason that got you interested in joining the cast?
1,000%. I love
Yeah.
reading. I love stories. I got into this business kind of very late in most actors' lives, end of my college career, and I was really moved to enter it because of independent films, and they were such an essential part of the '90s. And I got in the industry, and then it became kind of Transformers. And so when someone shows up with something like this, I'm so grateful that they're even attempting to tell an intimate story that's not a box office, whatever. And blown away by her articulation of these characters and the situation and the judgment-free observation of what it's like to be a human subscribing to rules that don't really fit your life. And then after that, I spoke to her, and then I looked at her shorts, and I saw that even though she hadn't really made a feature yet, in these little tiny moments, she was able to articulate the human experience so beautifully and with a composition and a care of the visual image that I was just, I was crushing on all of this talent. And also, Manny, I love getting involved with small independent productions because you know that everyone that is involved is there because they want to make the story beautiful. No one's getting paid. No one's there because they're cashing in. They're there because they want to be. So I was
Right.
sold with all of the elements.
It's all about love. That's right. But you know what,
Amen.
though? I think at its heart, the Starling Girl is about forgotten self, right? I mean, people forgetting
Yes.
about their own self actuality for the sake of other things, in this case, religion. And it's evident in your character of Paul Starling. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, it's that human propensity to when things aren't going quite right. Well, everybody says this is right, so I'm going to do that and I'll be saved. And so he was an artist immersed in his emotional life, sharing it through music and words. And it's that's a lot. And he medicated himself. And instead of like figuring out what he really needed to do with this inner self, he said, okay, so that doesn't work. So let's go here. And he entered into this prison. I'm not saying religion is a prison. I'm saying each person needs to have their own space. And this was not the right space for him. And so as he's being crushed to try to make himself what is good, he's losing himself. And the whole while for 20 years, he's saying to the love of his life, Jem, baby, maybe I didn't quite do it right, but I swear this is the way. You need to follow this. And all she hears his words, but she sees this is her dad's losing himself. Ultimately, all of his words don't mean as much as his actions, and kind of illustrating to Jem, don't do this. Don't do what I've done. And it helps her break free, I think.
You're right. He's a person lost in his own dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? And thank you
Yeah.
for mentioning Gem. I mean, I love your relationship with your daughter in the film, Gem Starling, wonderfully played by Eliza Scanlon. Um, I think they're very much alike in that sense, though, right? Talk to us about the dynamics
Yes.
between the two of them.
No, Jem and Paul are intrinsically connected. There's a spiritual connection. When I say spiritual, I mean about Mother Earth, about, where we're aligned. And he loves her so much and he sees himself so much in her that he just really thought, if I can get to her sooner than I was gotten to, maybe it'll work for her. What he doesn't understand is it's that actual oppression that's not working. It's
Right.
it's not him that was broken. It was he just entered into the wrong situation. And again, what Laurel does is this beautiful judgment-free observation on religion. It's not, if you'll notice, you don't walk away thinking anything is evil about these situations. It's just whether or not it's right for you,
Yeah.
which is which is such a lesson we all need to know. We all need to be reminded of. We learn it again and again in our life. Don't kill yourself in this way. You know,
Yeah.
follow this. Um, and yeah, I think Laurel had to turn it all up to these extremes so that we can all see ourselves in it. And
Oh,
that's what a brilliant storyteller can do, I think.
I totally agree. And you're amazing, Mr. Jimmy. A big congrats on the Starling Girl again, a film that will stay with you long after the credits are done. So, uh,
Thank you, Manny. You're the best.
thank you. Good luck on everything. Okay.
Thank you. I'll see you soon, I hope.